I'll focus strategies currently within the state, which are the Accelerate Child Care Center pilot, as well as our workforce bonuses and our Great Start program. Great Start stands for Strategy to Attract and Retain Teachers. So the Accelerate Child Care Center pilot is made possible by the Federal Preschool Development Grant Birth to 5, and we're actually testing a new quality rating and improvement system framework to help our child care programs within the state move to a higher level of quality, which we refer to as circle of quality within our quality rating and improvement system. The framework calls for public funders to cover the incremental cost of meeting quality standards that go above the license-only level within Illinois' quality rating and improvement system. And the reason for that is that we realize across our systems that we need a stable, adequate, as well as a well-qualified teaching force that is able to engage in continuous quality improvement. The pilot funding is in addition to any existing tuition and subsidy funding that programs receive, and every licensed child care center within the state, within the designated rural counties that commit to implementing the pilot's quality rating and improvement framework are eligible to participate. We did not request or require a request for funding proposal, and the contracts are not based on any line item, requirements. So that's made it easy for our programs to participate in the pilot. The second strategy is related to our child care workforce bonus program. Again, the administration was committed to supporting our workforce by providing bonuses to our educators, and so individuals were able to receive up to $1,000 in bonuses as long as their programs met our health and safety requirements. These payments are available to individuals through their employer. And then the third strategy is related to Great Start, as I mentioned earlier. It's a strategy to attract and retain teachers. And again, this is a program that provides wage supplements directly to our educators. And they're able to receive these supplements based on continued education and professional development. The strategies are complementary in that we've been able to move forward with the Accelerate pilot during some very challenging times, meaning the pandemic, which actually worked against our goal as far as trying to stabilize our workforce, provide adequate compensation and supports to the workforce. And so through the Accelerate pilot, we've been able to address that concern. But the workforce bonuses was an added layer in that it actually helped us to stabilize our workforce during that emergency. So we had a few programs within the state that were impacted. They did not need to close because we were able to leverage these two strategies. And then finally, as I mentioned earlier, the Great Start payments go directly to individuals. And so that is a continued incentive as far as retaining our educator workforce. What led us to make the decision is that the staff within the Governor's Office of Early Childhood Development, as well as the members of our Early Learning Council's Accelerate Subcommittee, made the observation that a significant number of our early childhood programs within the state, and they projected about 70%, had not moved above the base license only level since our previous QRIS revision, which was done in 2014. And so the Early Learning Council subcommittee identified the need to support directors to increase their program quality, as well as to support them in helping them to understand the standards, as well as providing support for them to facilitate continuous quality improvement within their programs, along with their respective teams. So after the CQI standards were drafted, they also realized that additional work was needed for the staff. And so it was really important that we link the framework with additional staffing requirements, as well as the additional funding that would be provided. In addition, as many individuals know, in December of 2019, Governor Pritzker established the Illinois Commission on Equitable Early Childhood Education and Care Funding to reimagine the state's mixed delivery system. And the commission came forth with a recommendation to the state to develop a more stable, equitable, and adequate funding system, including a move towards consideration of using contracts for funding childcare. And then finally, the preschool development grant provided the opportunity to also reimagine how the quality rating and improvement system could be revised to test the Accelerate subcommittee's proposal. We're really excited about the results that we've been able to realize from this initiative and this strategy. The first is that our data shows that staff credentials have increased. In addition, directors report that wage increments have been helpful, but they're not high enough to compete with other business sectors that have increased their compensation to address their own shortages. And so